So my first video upload, light bulb change on a K1200RS 98 model. Doesn't seem to be any videos on YouTube, only for the newer models. Welcome to my not so glamorous workshop. So the bike's stripped, but this obviously is not necessary for a bulb change. Just doing a bit of service. So being on the left hand side of the bike, remove the fairing, and the first step is to remove this black cover, a bit like on the car really, covers the back of the bulbs, protection from wet I guess and rain. And this is done by this clip. It literally clips down. Seeing them out like nothing is easy. So from the underside, right, both sides, this little rain clip, and just put it down underneath, and then with a bit of jiggery pokery it comes out. Once removed, there's two areas you need to be looking at. First one is here, and there's the clips at the back of the light bulb. Pull them back, and there's two steel clips, spring-loaded clips, which hold the bulb in place. Give it a little wiggle, that comes off. And I'll try and find a better angle to show you these. So on the right hand side of the bike now, you can see the two clips I was talking about earlier, and these are on hooks, and then you depress them, you can see them, push in, and it releases the bulb. Change the bulb over, make sure you're pinning at the top, and put the clips back on, but I can't do that with one end. So I've done the top clip, which you can see there, and now it's going to push this one back over to this hook here. It goes forward and over. Never easy. That's it, it's home, just like a car. And the top one it's come off, as you can see. Give that a little wiggle. There we go. So both those clips are back in place. Notice in the ridge, or the nipple on top of the bulb is at 12 o'clock. So having changed the H7, the main bulb, not the main bulb, the dipped bulb, this one here, we're now going to focus on the bulb which is in a housing here, which looks confusing if you haven't any idea what is what, which I had. I guess the point of this is to learn how to do it in the comfortable dry, or reasonable comfortable dry, rather than learning to do it on the side of a motorway. Now, this is not an H7 bulb, which I thought it was, and I'll just show you how to remove it now, and we can show you the bulb. There's two parts to this. The handle here is just literally a handle, it doesn't do anything with the mechanism, and this here is the back of a clip which moves down to release that bulb housing. So I'll attempt to remove this. So it goes down from underneath. Okay, you just clip down, and you can see that was on this little spring here. And then this will then pull backwards. Showing the bulb, trying to avoid touching the bulb. If you do, just give it a quick clean. So this is the main beam, high beam H3 bulb removed. God, please never ask me to do this on the side of a motorway. I've discovered this comprises of three parts: the bulb, which is one unit with the wire, the front section, no idea what it's called, and the back bit. They come apart with these little clips, just to press them. Either side, I find pushing them with a screwdriver in both, give them a wiggle, and they'll come out. So I've just pushed them in one at a time, so now this will just simply slide out with one hand, leaving you with a loose back section. and that'll slide out. Notice the teeth, sorry, notice the guides on these. Always have to line up when you put them back together again. Only goes back one way. So have a fit all of that and see where you go on. And put them back together. First you put the bulb into the front section. Notice it's only one way it can go in. And the key part is this metal pin here. It's lined up with the recess in the bulb. Looking down from the top, see how the recess fits that slot there, and then the back section slides on with all the little kind of guides that line up. I can't do that at one end. Clips back in, 1, 2, and that's poking through the wire, ready to go back in the back of the bike, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to give the bulb a bit of a clean now, so my greasy hands on it. So a quick shot before I put it back in. This is the hole it's about to go back in with the clip. Important bit. There's the recesses there, one there, one on the other side. Then you line up with the housing. Back around the left hand side, I've just got it in place. Notice the lever, or the little handles on the right hand side. Line it all up, and it should just go in. Good old firm push. Good trick is to look through the front of the bulb, through the front of the light. From the front of the bike, you can tend to see what's going on through the plastic. Right, I need to get two hands on this now, pull this clip back up. You can just see it over here, it needs a bit of manhandling to pull back and get back on. Back around the right hand side, here's the wire, which is part of the bulb, and this now gets pushed back into here. No need to undo this, I discovered. Just simply push it in. Again, very difficult to do in one hand whilst holding a camera. That's the back complete now. Took a bit of jostling to find the right angle to get the bulb, the high beam bulb wire back in. Did it in the end. I'm going to try next time to replace that bulb with an LED bulb, because it really isn't very bright when you're driving along in a very dark and dirty night. So this is the cover, I'm about to put back on again. Top, inside it says H7. Funny enough, doesn't take the bulb for the bottom, but H3. And it goes in that way. And the clip will come over from the bottom over these little ridges here. So almost impossible to do that whilst videoing. So my process was to lift the backing into place, find it in position, or find its position so it was seated properly. Then move the bar forward a bit, and then put the housing on, and then put the clip up. Don't be tempted to keep the clip all the way back, because it doesn't go over unless the housing's out of the way. So line the housing up a little bit, move the clip into place a bit, lower the housing in, then clip it up, then sign relief. Oh yeah, make sure your bulbs work.